Hello mga kasi, welcome back again to my channel. This is Nelson R. Noromor, and in this video, we are now going to the city center of Tabuk. After our first visit tour to the historic Hadaj well near in Taima city, we are now heading to the city center of Saroo in Tabuk. From Taima, we will be traveling for about 4 hours and 15 minutes of a 371 kilometer going to our next stop destination. In Saroo Tabuk Center, we will stay overnight and we will check in to our hotel where we are going to have a rest before we proceed to our next tour destination the following morning. Please stay tuned in this video and you will see a large sand dune desert in the northern part of the Arabian Peninsula. In Arabic, its name means the Great Sand Dune Desert, and it's also known simply as the Desert of Al-Nefud. The Nefud Al-Kebir is the large sand dune desert in the northern part of the Arabian Peninsula. In Arabic, it means the Great Sand Dune Desert, and it's also known simply as the Desert of Al-Nefud. It stretches over 290 kilometers from the ancient city of Taima on the west until the city of Hail on the east, and about 225 kilometers wide between Hail and Dumat Al-Jandal on the north. It covers an area of around 103,600 square kilometers in the province of Hail, Al-Jawf, and Tabuk. From its eastern tip, the Nefud Al-Kebir is connected to the Dahna, a narrow corridor of the sand dunes that stretches over 1,300 kilometers and reaches largest sand dune desert in the world, the Rub Al-Khali. As the Nefud Al-Kebir is the last large area with sand dunes before Iraq and the Levant has for long held the reputation of being an impassable and inhospitable desert that kept the Arabian Peninsula out of reach from the rest of the world. But this is a myth. A famous example is found in the book of 7 Pillars of Wisdom by T.E. Lawrence, where he described a daredevil crossing of the Nefud Al-Kebir in order to attack Al-Gaba. But Lawrence still is not consistent with the reality of the terrain, as there is simply no need to cross the Nefud to go to Al-Gaba, regardless where you start from. Instead, the Nefud Al-Kebir played a great role in the history of the Arabian Peninsula and still carries some traces of very old human activity. We are now on our final approach to the Saroo Tabuk City Center, wherein we will stay here overnight to check in our hotel and to have a complete rest before we start our next journey to our next tour destination in the following morning. Finally, after 14 hours of our travel, we are now in our hotel. And once again, mga ikasi, thank you very much for watching. And if you like this video, please consider to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, and hope to see you soon in our next video.